Love. It's one of those things that's never as simple as it seems. Ever noticed how love feels different for everyone? What feels like too much to you might feel like not enough to someone else. And yet, we constantly make the mistake of thinking that what works for us should work for them too. But love doesn't come with a manual and there's no universal formula. It's a little messier than that. Imagine a love so overwhelming it spills out of you. It's loud, messy, and too big to contain. You feel like you're giving everything, your heart, your soul, but somehow to the other person, it's just not enough. They look at all that you've given and, in silence, wonder why you're holding back, not realizing you've already handed them everything you've got. Then, there's the quiet love. The soft, subtle kind that feels like a whisper when you're used to shouts. It's easy to doubt it, to question whether it's even love at all, because we're taught that love should be grand gestures, fireworks, and dramatic moments. But when it's quiet and steady, you might find yourself asking, is this love? Here's the truth, love is relative. There's no one-size-fits-all. That's why it's so complicated. What makes sense to you might not make sense to them. And that's okay. It's not about giving what's easy for you. It's about making sure they feel it. What's the point of pouring out all your love if it never reaches their heart? But it's not always easy. It means stepping out of your comfort zone. It means asking, what does love feel like to you? And sometimes the answer will surprise you. Sometimes it might sting. You might realize that the love you're offering, as huge as it feels, isn't enough for them. Or that their love, as steady as it is, isn't exactly what you need. Maybe your love languages don't even match up. It's like you're speaking two different languages and neither of you understands the other. But that's okay. Love isn't about getting it perfect right away. It's about learning, understanding, and being willing to step outside of yourself. It's about meeting the other person where they are, even when it's unfamiliar territory. It's about being brave enough to say, I might not know how to love you the way you need, but I'm trying. And you know what? Sometimes the greatest act of love isn't what you give. Sometimes it's accepting that someone needs more than you can give, or that you need more than they can offer. Love is about trying, about learning, and most importantly, about seeing the other person for who they are. So if you love someone, ask yourself, does my love reach them? Don't just give them what's comfortable for you, ask if they feel it. Because at the end of the day, that's the real point of love, to reach their heart. And that's when it truly matters.